Alright, what's up guys? I am back finally with another video. We've got the third annual or third edition of the Buffalo River Gravel Gran Fondo. I've done videos of the previous 2 years as well. This year is a touch different because I've got my brother with me doing his first, we'll call it organized race type thing, or at least an event that he's had to pay for. It's also going to end up being his longest ride mileage wise, and then the Alhambra climb, which is the big climb that's the first segment of the Buffalo River segment part, is going to be the biggest climb he's done. It's probably going to take over an hour, so that'll be a little bit new sensation. But if you haven't seen the previous videos or know what this thing is, it is basically a Gran Fondo, so it's not technically labeled as a race, but there are 3 segments. Lowest combined time for all 3 segments wins a buffalo head skull. So we did get some rain the day before this one, I believe, so the gravel was a little bit wetter, and then the Alhambra climb, they'd actually run a grader up through it the week or so prior. It was a little on the soft side, and then the rain kind of turned it into a bit of a mud fest on the up and the down. Other than that, weather turned out to be perfect. That's probably enough of an introduction. Typical cross fashion, we made it to the start line right as everything was starting off. All right, they're lining up. We gotta go.
4, 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, I'm ready to go.
Yeah! Wet leaves on the road. It's gonna be slick as snot. Howdy, howdy. All right, how are you? Morning. That's the mountain we're climbing. Yeah. The one in the clouds.
Alan, I was wondering who was catching me on the downhill, and I turned around and I was like, oh, of course it's Alan.
I was like, 100%, it's not me.
That's funny.
Like, damn, Caleb's pushing it down this hill. I was like, no, that's not.
I'm out here just feeling like I want to make it to the end with all my ligaments intact.
Yeah, the wet can kind of go either way because it'll either pack it down or make it slick.
Yeah, I went into the first turn and I was like, we're going to play it safe.
Yeah. Starting to head up the gravel part of the Alhambra climb. Big climb of the day. But apparently it has been graded up towards the top. So not likely to get any kind of PRs today, but I guess we'll still try to get podium in the overall for the day. We'll see. We'll squeeze by your reel here. So the official Buffalo River segment just started. I think this is where they graded it. This is a little mushy. So yeah, not likely to be any PRs on the full segment today. Still some pretty scenery out here though. Perfect time of year. Howdy, howdy.
Good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. A little rum and coke.
Yep.
Or Jack and Coke.
Proper
I like
aid
that
station.
glass, man.
Yeah, that's cool. Instantly freezing. Oh, jeez. That didn't sound good. Well, good. Flat. Ugh.
Yeah, I make a suggestion.
What's that?
Walk it 15 feet into the sun right there.
Oh yeah, good call. Whew. The Brandis challenge, and it's a challenge to make it back without flattening. That's a little low, but I guess I'll just take it easy now since it's definitely not getting any fast times. You good? So then at the bottom of the downhill, we head over into the reservoir. It kind of meanders a little bit, and then the second segment will pick up here in a second. Of course, not without a little tire drama first. I don't know how, if it is. Carbon, I guess, is stronger than you think, 'cause, whew. Yeah, it's done. It went through there, it was like cling, 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 about 3 times. All right, nearing the end of the second segment. into the reservoir. Hoping the front tire holds up. Looks good so far. Whew. Those sharp turns are a little sketchy on slicks. I said a minute 34 behind, but I don't know if that was my previous time or the KOM or what. Oh, whatever it was, it hurt. Third segment, up Wears Gap. This one's mostly paved, but it is steeper than the rest. Top of the Wears Gap climb, which is the final segment. That's a steep one. Whew. So anyway, got about, I don't know, 10 or, yeah, about 11 and a half, 12 miles to the finish. So, weather's turned out to be pretty nice. A little windy, but at least it helped kind of dry things out a little bit. So anyway, waiting on Josh to get up here. Then we'll drop down the downhill, and then it's kind of just some rolling hills back into town, and we'll be done. Of course, not without a little tire drama first. I don't know if you can see, nice little bubble there. My tire's like about to pop. It's only 3 miles left, so. Whew. All right, let's see if we can make it.
You gotta go through the finish line. Oops. You missed the finish line.
I missed the finish line?
Yeah, you gotta go get it.
Good job, Alan!
You know, in the spirit of gravel, didn't want to like cross the finish line all serious and everything. Aside from the tire drama, the day turned out to be pretty good. Just for reference, that bubble that I was showing there in my tire ended up looking like this. But on the day for the segments, I ended up finishing second overall, so I was pretty happy with that. And I even won one of the segments. And Josh did pretty well too. He, for his first competitive event, he didn't finish last. He was pretty solid middle pack there, which is pretty good considering he bought his gravel bike like, I don't know, what, 3 or 4 months ago. So overall, I'd say the third edition of the Buffalo River Gran Fondo was a success. It's definitely an event to put on your calendar for next year. It's usually like first weekend in October. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this one. See you in the next one.